What's up, you guys? This is your girl Amma. I am back with a part 2 now. God was like, hey, you forgot to say something that I really wanted you to say in part 1, so I need you to go back and say it. So here I am, y'all. Okay. But as I was saying in the video, sometimes the reason why the Lord is allowing things to crash all around you and it seems like everything's falling apart is because He needs to show you who is who's your real family, who's your real friends. Because I don't know if you guys noticed this, I haven't been through it myself. When everything is good, it's like everybody's good. Everybody likes you, so you think. Everybody loves you, so you think. You have friends and besties and all this other stuff. And then you notice the moment when things start to crash around you and, you're financially depleted and you find yourself in situations like, let's say, for example, like you're homeless or you need extra assistance or, something, God forbid, happens to your car and you need to rely on other people, you'll start to notice that these people start to disintegrate. It's like they just start to just disappear. You get what I'm saying? And it's like, for a fact, and it's happened for you, whereas if they needed something, you were there. If they needed a ride, you gave them a ride. If they needed money, you gave them money. Sometimes you gave them your last dollar. But it's like when it comes to you, it's like everybody just starts to act so funny. Everybody starts to disappear on you. Attitudes get real nasty. Sometimes it gets so bad that you have people who are supposed to be friends, homies, your homeboy or your homegirl, and it's like they try to take advantage of you because they know that you're at the lowest of your lowest. For example, I'm hearing the Lord speak about this too. Some of y'all, some of us, some of you, or I just say some of us women, because I've experienced it in the past as well, where it's like men try to take advantage of you. It's like, oh, you want me to help you? Well, you got to sleep with me type thing. And this could be a homeboy. You thought I was your homeboy, right? So it's like the Lord is allowing a tower moment in your life. He's allowing a calamity in your life. He's allowing things to fall apart because it's like He needs to show you who is who. He needs to show you that bestie is not a bestie. That your so-called best friend is not a best friend. That your so-called homeboy is not a good homeboy. That those friends are not your friends. I mean, some of y'all will do so much for your friends. You will make sure that your friends are good, but are they going to make sure that you're good? Some of you will do so much for those family members, but you notice that every time that you're in need, it's like, it almost seems like they want you to be, in poverty. They want you to be at your lowest. They want you to fail. So they hold back from helping you. Not that they're entitled to helping you, but that would be the right thing to do. If you can't help someone, help them. Because I know you guys would do it. You know that you would do it. You've done it time and time again. So the Lord is like, man, daughter, son, I need you, and I need to put you around people that are going to match your energy, match that love that you so willingly give without a thought. You don't have that. You don't even have a support system. Yet you are someone else's support system. So, the guy's saying is like, you don't know the conversations that those friends have had behind your back. Those family members have had behind your back. You don't know that best friend doesn't even consider you her or his best friend. So the people that that I know you have laid your life down for, that I know you will lay your life down for again, I need you to understand that they will never lay their lives down for you. They will never help you. They will never support you. They're going to kick you while you're down. And I need you to see this. So if I'm showing you signs and there's little conversations where you caught things that was like, is this person a real friend? But you chose to ignore it. It's like God is saying that you choosing to ignore it is causing you. You choosing to ignore is holding back your blessings, because these people cannot go with you. So sometimes the Lord will allow things to fall apart in your life to show you who your real friends are, who your real family are. Because you deserve love the same way that you give out love. And the Lord wants you to know that. Your heart is pure. You give out love, and He wants you to receive the same love, if even more, that you have given out time and time again to these people that will never do it for you. Some of us are holding, some of you guys, some of us, I would say us too, because I just had to learn this again. And trust me, this time I got it right. I'm not going back. You have friends who are jealous of you. So it's like when they see you down, it's like, oh, I want to keep them down because I don't want them to surpass me. I don't want them to be better than me. While in your mind, you're like, oh, I want my friend and my bestie, for us to shine together, be successful. I'm telling you guys, I'm finna be exposing everything. People, families, I'm finna be exposing everything, because some of y'all need to really understand what the Lord is trying to show you, so you can get rid of these people. Get rid of these things, relocate from these locations that are not serving you anymore. That's why He's allowing things to fall apart, to get you away from that location, because it's no longer serving you no more. To get away from that job, because it's no longer serving you no more. That's why He's allowing things to fall apart at that workplace, because it is no longer serving you no more. And He's been told you to leave that workplace, but you are so stubborn, you still want to be there. So He's like, I'm going to allow things to fall apart that will force you to remove yourself from there. Because it's time to go. That season is over. Those people that walked with you for such a season of time, I'm not calling them to this season in your life. I'm not calling them to be lifetime friends. They are not lifetime friends. You don't see their hearts, but I do, says the Lord. So if you're going to be stubborn, unfortunately, I'm going to have to allow calamity to hit, so that you are forced to get out of that place. Forced to leave those toxic, negative friends behind, or toxic, negative family members behind. So that's what the Lord wanted me to come back and say on I guess this is another part 2 again. That's what He wanted me to come back and say, because He's like, I think you didn't really say what the number one thing I needed you to say. One of the biggest things I needed you to say. So He had me come back and say that. I'm telling y'all, count it a blessing. Count it a blessing. Count it a blessing. Count it a blessing. The Lord knows what He's doing. Seems like everything is falling apart around you, but baby, everything is falling into place. He got to allow every old season, old news, old friends. He got to allow all those things to fall apart. That foundation that that wasn't built on a strong foundation to fall apart, so that He can build you on a new, strong foundation of His choosing that will withstand every storm. I hear the Lord saying that this is some of y'all's prayers. You ask the Lord, but it don't feel right and look right, because maybe this is not what you thought the answered prayer was going to look like. But I hear the Lord say, this is some of y'all's prayer. He's doing it. He may not be doing it in the way that you want Him to do it, but He's doing it. You got to trust the process. Trust Him. It's easier said than done. But the more you lean onto God, the more you meditate on His word, the more you meditate on Him, the more you just lean on Him. Talk with Him. Talk to your Father. I'm not perfect. I don't even consider myself a Christian. I only consider myself a child of God. So I don't want y'all to think that I'm over here preaching because I'm perfect. Life is perfect. No, I'm preaching because I've been through this. I'm going through this. I'm learning from this. And I have to share this with God's children, because it's important that we don't be selfish and be silent, but we also, express, we also share our testimonies to help other people get through to cross that bridge, to overcome that storm, right? So this is part 2, really quick. I had to come back and say this. He's allowing that calamity. He's allowing things to seem like it's falling apart because he's putting something in place. He's setting something new in place. So he got to shake, crumble that old foundation and put in a new, strong foundation. All right, y'all. I will see y'all next time. I'm going to try to go get me some sleep. I got to wake up in the morning. But I love you guys. You know, the Lord wouldn't let me go to sleep until I came back and say this. So I just had to say this, okay? Love you guys. Take care of yourself. And my prayers is with you. Till next time. Bye.